What's up, everybody? You already know what it is, you already know who it is. This is Ntwana SA, and I'm your host for the show. My name is Xhosa, and today we got Mzukhona SA, Ntwana Ka Mahoota, in the building, all the way from Johannesburg, just for Ntwana SA. Let's get it.
Yeah, the world is my oyster.
What's up, Mzukhona? How are you doing, man? Yeah. Much love. Yeah, what a I just have to say that he came all the way from Johannesburg for this. All the way from, and he's leaving tomorrow, so we need to rush this.
We are the star children of this,
and we shine
differently. So I had to come embrace you with my love as well. So what's up, star children?
What's up, man? So Mzukhona, tell me that you are an Afro Hop artist.
Yeah.
And would you say that that's the only genre that you're willing to play with, or you don't have any limitations?
As always, about diverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, man. Like before anything, it's hip hop. So it's always been hip hop, and if I can add anything to that hip hop element, then why not do it, bro? So. Like I'm a poet, so if you're a poet, you can basically do any sound. It's just about how you portray the sound. So to answer that, I'll definitely do any genre. So long it's tight. Longo my inswempu
that's one of the
not ingoma engekonswempu and ufuna siyenze and it's another genre. It's like dog, I konswempu le ngoma.
But how do you know ingoma inswempu?
It connects with you, bro. Like ingoma inswempu, you feel it. Get me? It doesn't say anything. So that's what happens when a song is nice. So
like I would say you don't just want to put the song out there for the people to judge it and tell you feedback. Because there are some I don't want to be beefing or shaming or throwing shade, but there are some people that what were you thinking? But at the same time, I'm like, maybe you were just doing a song.
Your target market.
You were just doing a song, and you were like, okay, let the people judge themselves.
Look, in a corporate world, I feel like buyer ends alone, where it's actually like, okay, now no boy turn lengoma, but benala appeal, mess appeal. That's why most of the time in Gomez Pumayo, the artist is always like, I didn't trust that song. But like it needs to first speak to me before you release it. I need to be happy with it and perform it. Free can So I don't just take out a song because, and luckily I'm still like independent. I'm still under my own company. So creative freedom denial. I equal and we wanna hear a song about GPV, for example. That time when you're not in a space or mentality or channel So like I don't like in the ingoma as I feel it, like if I feel love, I can take out a love song. Because I feel like I'm in that space. I'm not pushing an agenda. I'm still an artist. I'm still free. So to answer that, I won't take a bad song out.
You're not forced to do something, but you do it freely. And like, okay, this is what you want to do. And you were talking about you have your own company. So indie, it's not a record label that you signed under, but it's your own record label.
It just specifies, I'm independent.
Oh, okay.
Indie is literally saying this is an independent artist. They do have a company, but it's not the ones. They're standing on their own. So the company is Timeless Inc. actually.
Okay. If we had a Zoom or something.
So that's Timeless XIX. I'm actually taking a tape out. this year.
Yeah.
I'll be even le ngoma enzobenzela yona inkwenkwezi zalo mhlaba. It's new songs from the tape, Timeless XIX tape, which is my company. So yeah, pretty much I do have even the branding. It's part of in-house thing. Yeah, but we also do like videos, visuals for mixing, mastering. There's an umbrella of companies that we work with. So the ideology behind Timeless was first and foremost to make timeless music all the time, and to actually work with people like sikwazi usebenzisana. If I can add value to your craft by this and that, uyakwazi ufona yo Mzu, how do I do this and that, then we work. Without me having to tap into your Mthatha something from where now for me to help you, we just build each other, and then we have this huge product that everyone is pushing, and they still comfortable being by themselves. Because the idea I had was like, let's say Ngomso ndine 4 million, you know what I mean? How do I invest that back to crafts? How do I add value to artists who were like me growing up, who's Zamane studio, kunzima uthole studio time, and that time you have to ukhuphe lembili nayo, you get me? So into ezinjalo Timeless had the same ideologies, that there's artists who only know music, and that's all they know, and after that they don't know advertising, PR, plugging,
or how to put their songs on
radio, uthetha nabani, they chasing DJs, like, yo, please, instead of talking to the compiler of the station, simple things like that I learned because I was that artist. So if I could add that value to some artists, we monetize it then.
And speaking about artists and Ilaluza, a craft, and also collaborations, I see that you have collaborated with various artists, just like Uzakwe, Reason, to name a few. What inspired those collaborations, and would you say that the experience with working with the upcoming artists and also formed artists, how is the experience with that?
Oh, okay, yeah. So shout out to those guys. Shout out Riz Utazakwe. So I actually got to work with those guys earlier in like it was a great experience because it was guys I looked up to, not for because they're in the industry, because they're rappers. And once upon a time in my life, been mamela lamachita so to actually see it happen, it gives you like now will I drive bar actually, you know what I mean, for that person to even agree to be on your song to begin with, but okay, we can work with this. So it gives you that, okay, we have something, we have like a great thing that's in us, like that starlight shining. Starlight shining in us.
That's what it means, man.
So it shows that, and also it also creates ne repertoire, like we are born now, but okay, this person is working, we're not just chilling. And luckily for me, it was at an entry level to it was on my last EP, which was just like an idea, taste, a sound. So there's also Asesa there. Asesa is also on that, a great female Zulu rapper. I think you're gonna eventually get to know Asesa. She's also there.
One day you might have a star child.
So Nano Mali, like I use a lot of vocalists. So going back to those two guys, because they whether we like it or not, they actually are bigger than us. You get me? So it was really an honor. How it came about, it's simply like his manager or his friend knows me and knows him. So xa isitsho mfethu man lo mntu ndiyahalela usibana nawe mamela apha, xa iphuma kumuntu oclose kuye
Yeah, akwazi.
Banalan, but okay, I respect you.
Yeah.
I'll give it a listen, and then it happens over time. And all the reason, luckily enough, we shared the same studio when we were recording the song. Muzakwe was in KZN, so we did the emails things, send it back and forth, chat on WhatsApp, correspond. So yeah, man, it was nice. It's like getting a KO retweet on your song. Like Ntwana Ka Mahoota, before I dropped the video, KO retweeted the thing. It was like, yo, this is a dope song. You banala feel now, okay,
you're actually doing something, and you should stick to it because it's gonna go somewhere one day. Yeah.
Respect.
And speaking about Ntwana Ka Mahoota, how did that song come about, and why the title Ntwana Ka Mahoota?
Okay, so Mahoota is my late brother's nickname. So we are as Mosekazi ba khona uSibu Mahoota, for example, if you have a name Usibusiso.
With the thread, that's like
so yeah, actually even Mahoota had dreadlocks. So after he passed away, I actually grew my hair dreadlocks in honor to him, of him. So that's why now I'm going to dreads. So it's honor to him. But I also played with cause Uhuta be mamela this time there's a way Mahoota there's a disco. So I also played that as well into it because it was one of his favorite house DJs. Maybe that's why I'm nickname Mahoota. I also played with it to honor Mahoota, like, because now he's a living legend. Give the guy his roses, so that was also the word playing it and the fun in the song, because what inspired the song was celebrating Brian Bumba. Like it's a celebration, the song itself. Like when you perform, energy is usually high, but my lyrics is a bit mellow and low tempo. So it's in his honor. That the tape Lendi Palayo actually is dedicated to him. So Ntwana Ka Mahoota, that's how the concept came about. It's simple, man. It's a simple song. Ntwana Ka Mahoota. It's easy to sing along. It's easy to. So the title is the name of the song. So at some show they actually asked me like been performed. But so are you really Ntwana Ka Mahoota?
That's what Kula the famous L said. That's what the famous is like Ntwana Ka Mahoota.
So I was like, nah, I had to explain. Like I'm explaining now, which is tight because someone might think that and be interested in the song and wonder, and then when they hear the story, like Abba Gusta, well, that's exclusive, by the way. Those are the so and that's how they get to know. They're like, oh, okay. Like the same with people Aban supporter. Like I usually meet new people every day. So by Babena question, but so what is behind Ntwana Ka Mahoota? Which means you listen to the song and it made you wonder, and that's what timeless music should do. It should make you think, like, wow, okay, no kuthetha ngantoni ke so yeah, that's pretty much the inspiration behind Ntwana Ka Mahoota.
And can you tell me, would you say that performing with a live band, how is it like performing with a live band compared to performing in like tracks on stage? Since like I saw by that you also I do my research, you know what I mean?
That's some info. So I performed with a 8-piece live band. That's drums, 2 keyboard players, 3 vocalists, and a bass guitarist. Then sometimes spin a guitar just to. Then sometimes spin no DJ on top of that. So that's a different set because the songs live, you're making the music live, you are giving it life. Like live, for example, now I see that like my band would actually listen to this like 4 times, and then they already can play it.
Find the rhythm and all that. Yeah.
Then the vocalist, so it's a jam, and it's synergy.
I see myself humping with
yeah, you know what I mean.
Like now it's such a vibe. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's what live and band does. It's just got that vibe, but see signage where team we're going to kill it. It might fuck this, so it might F the setup. You know. We have to come to the party. You get me? So that's what band is, and it's working with people. It's nice because it's live instruments and it's a different feel, it's an emotion. So working with that compared to a backing track is yes, and a backing track you can't really freestyle. You have to follow the song. You have to be in that moment there and there. Lyrics you can't fumble. Live you can change the whole set. From one line change kusadlala la beat yayo, but only projector ngendlela different. That's what happens with most people who do live. They don't perform the song as you. So that's the difference with live and backing track. Backing track, it's the digital format of the song, and then live is literally, it could be anything. So I'd say I'd prefer both actually, because when performer live the backing track, I've got myself to worry about. I've got myself and the DJ to worry about. And saying, hey, Utsepo.
I wonder.
Utsepo. Usuka PPP, taxi, uthatha taxi, equipment, uyiphethe keyboard. Hey, le keyboard ngangadlali namhlanje, yabo. Ndim no DJ ne crowd, yabo. And I have to give it. Noba abekho abanye abantu, I'm like, so that's another nice thing about doing backtracks and being with DJ. I like with DJ because I like interacting with abantu and the set and the crowd. Yabona. Xa banda iba imali ngoma le mood ndiyakwazi ngicela DJ ko cut the way. Sorry. Cut the way. The better acapella. Yabo mhlawumbe ayivi mic ba hey ayindivakali. Cut DJ better acapella. Yabo. Then ke ngoxa senibethe acapella, maybe spirits zabantu bazobona ba okay lo mjita nyani uyacula uyarapper yabo. So so
and would you say that you in your music career, is it at a point where you want it to be right now, or do you think that it could have, like where you are right now, it shouldn't, like it's not where you should be?
I feel like abantu bacinga like coming up, or when you're an artist you just must happen. It's a great ideology, but this thing is a career, you know. It's like uvuka span every day, or accountant uvuka every day, span every day. It's not that. So same with music, you have to like work every day until you don't have to work anymore, pretty much. So like Zotina, I'm in my thoughts. I also go when I explain and but we won't phrase a question terms of
you've been in the music game for 12 years.
Yeah, 12 years,
right? And have you?
Oh, have I reached the place, the destination? Oh, nah. I feel like I have, because I used to. Back in the day, I used to wonder like, gone by video channel. Oh, how is that? Wow, shoot a video that is like a quality video. I'm using a red camera. I have a set. So back then, even one video was like, yo, hey man, no radio. So go with their abantu to take pictures like, yo, your video. I saw your video. Then they said shop at tavern, but then I even go but be done and security. So that alone is a sign about okay, you've got like you getting close to and closer to your vision and your ambitions. Yeah, but it's just that most of the times ngabantu we value success.
So sorry, Corona guys. Don't worry though, it's just a cough.
It's yeah, you have to cough, and sometimes so you have to, so yeah, man, like it is. I'm actually getting to where I want. It's not exactly there, but right now I'm more comfortable where I'm at compared to where I thought I was back then, you know. Like so, like the example the enza, but like to actually have like a song playing on TV is a big thing for me. To be called to YFM to do an interview at 7 to 8.
Talking about that,
prime
guys, I just want to name them because if I just I'm not gonna know. Talking about that, sorry to cut you. So, where is it?
So as I know, like it means like you're growing as an artist. You're getting somewhere. We abantu like think it's money, it's what you get. That determines your success, your success status.
But you find success in all the little things and all the little things
in your movement. Right now I'm wearing my own brand. Like I wanna.
It's a lot.
It's not that big, but to me it's like actually, you know. So that's, I feel like in that sense, I am where I'm supposed to be, but I am not exactly where I'm going at this moment. But I'm almost there. You know, if I can
like
continue.
Talking about the being called to interviews, I just want to name it. You've been called to SABC2 Morning Live, SABC1 Yo TV Breakfast. Oh my God! You've been called to E-Jam sessions, SABC Sports, E-Radios, Metro FM. You've been on Slick on Live. You've been Kumhlobo Wenene. You've been Uladuza Ukozi FM. Oh my God! You've been working.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like as artists, we have to like push yourself continuously. Push yourself. Create your own door. If you're born by the upper, this is a wall. Draw your door. Draw your door and kick it down, man. You know what I mean? So I've had the pleasure, like shout out, like I've actually worked with people who really believe in my craft. You don't just get called to though if you don't have something and you don't even have a drive and ambition. Like I came to start child. You know what I mean? I came to start child to come and converse. Nani, you know? So yeah, you gotta just keep pushing yourself. Those are actually great. But am I there yet? Do I feel like, you know? So yeah, those small things, but like metro, you know, up on suka khona metro ayengekafiki ufika umamela online only, literally. So just to be on those, it's to sit across Oskito or and then he's asking you questions. You know, like it's at that moment it's big because you're like, whoa, for a minute you're like, whoa, I'm talking to Oscar, and you know, so yeah, I've been actually working. I'm still working right now. I'm still working right now. Still grinding right now.
And 12 years of you being in the game, did you ever feel like, you know what, you're at a point where you just want to quit music and do maybe something else? And if you have reached a point there at some point, how many times have you reached that point, and how many times have you like lifted yourself up?
So like I've had those, like you always constantly have that, like especially when you're doing music, because Mzulo is literally abandoned. It's not work. If it's art, it's not pretty much work. It's like most people think it's a hobby. Even Apo Suga Tina, we come from a background, Amakaye, to like you have to do something that you get me, you get paid for that. So like doing art, you have those every other day, just like maybe this is not working, or which is fine in every industry. It happens, like even in entrepreneurs, when they have an idea, like a product, they before it actually pops, they have those days. But I've also had the pleasure of actually having like passive income, like doing other jobs in between. But don't just sit in one place and do just focus in one energy. Like having to fund the music, you have to have money in your account. To be on a distributor independently, to have a company, there must be some coins in your business account. There's supposed to be your born. So you must have that passive income if you're not getting paid for your gigs. Must have that passive income. I've done a lot of jobs, but I've done waiting, I've done bartending, I've done promotions, I've done sales. Because at the end of the day, you must also, like, you have bills as well. Go figure at a certain age. So you must also do izinto. I've felt like quitting a whole lot of times, but because luckily enough, it's not just a lubizo. Lubizo, it's something you can't ignore. It's always there in your heart. So boom, it's like I feel happy just doing music. Like I feel satisfied. I feel like I'm grand. I'm happy. I'm at my happiest point. I'm not
your whole.
Everything else falls after. But okay, I need to make monetize this. I need to. It's a career. It's a what. Not just by making music, but grand in their lala and to live and wake up and continue with my life. So luckily enough, I have that in my, that star power. that star power in you. So I have that, and that for me, that's enough. It's like, you know what, life can be bad, but God has blessed me with this purpose. And nigga a to continue in life, but you know what I mean. I have that energy from that born. But business wise, maybe. And sometimes it's nice to understand yourself. Sometimes if something is not working, be accepting enough about actually this is not working. Ungazforce kwinto, fana naxothandana, another request. You must be able to know, but actually no, this is not love. Get me? Okay, this is love. And you accept now. Okay, you know what? I'm letting go. The phone sometimes they are fun. And then you start accepting. Hey, need to move. So you must also have that as a person. What are the odds of it being successful? Get me? What is the odds? And be open to abantu, be open to criticism, advice, be able to do that. So for me, I still pray about this was the chacha. The way it is, we say you couldn't decide, man, couldn't decide, and then eventually a sign comes, but okay, you're still in the right path. Oh man, but like okay, you're still in the right path. So I've had those times to answer a lot, because process are something. It's not easy, first and foremost. It's hard. It's always continuously you pushing yourself. So I've had those moments, but I always say, if I can still wake up in the morning, then I still have I still have purpose. So I'm still in the right path. I feel like when you don't have any purpose anymore,
Wow, guys, without wasting any more time, why don't we enjoy a live performance from Mzukhona with Way Up? Let's get it.
That's how it goes on the way up. Goes on the way up. That's how it goes on the way up. Who life was over test out, they fall on the way up. Lendlela iyonyuka, lendaba iyonyuka, nophuka namila, lomthwalo uyasinda, suka, ndleleni xa ucotha, suka, buka, udlala uspin ngesuka, manzi gcwele imphu. That's how it feels on the way up. That's how it goes on the way up. Talk on the way up. I'm funny in the mirror. Repeala kamnandi, repeala. Hey, way up, way up. Indlela ngikhoma phansi, so I stay up. Khandana namagama. When they come up, now warm up. Kami khanda demise. Mbondo mboke yona inkani utamzulo unyashi. Njokele ndlela ndibambe ngepace ijike mthebele. Futhi inyama ingane umagebhulu helmet kelele. Way up. That's how it goes on the way up. That's how it feels on the way up. That's how it goes on the way up. Who life was over test out, they fall on the way up. That's how it goes on the way up. Talk on the way up. You find me in the mirror. Repeala kamnandi, repeala tamta.
Okay, that was Mzukhona with Way Up. Don't forget to subscribe and dab on it. Let's dab on it and tell them to subscribe. Okay, my guy, please tell me which one of your songs do you think that is most loved?
Yo, actually, okay, right now I want him in front. Yabona le Ntwana Ka Mahoota. Hey, Ntwana Ka Mahoota yona le.
Yeah.
So Ntwana Ka Mahoota ngoku, but I feel like
yeah.
I feel like one though, like Bambelela, that's one song that connects to people a lot.
Yeah.
From and sorry as well. Yeah. So those 3 songs I say in no particular order. Ntwana Ka Mahoota, sorry, Bambelela. Yeah. So those are the songs that I feel like
the hit. And what would you say to supporters Zako that have been with you since day one and like still pushing?
God, we stainless steel. Come on, we stainless steel. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Nah. Actually, the other day, some guy sent me a Facebook inbox. I usually get a lot of those. So, but Lomchita was like, yo, bro, are you the guy who used to perform as Kela? Saying to Anna, boy, then that's the lyrics, but yeah, well, so that alone, and because can't join by a guess, I spun the song as Kela, and told a lengo, by ICT, so I actually like took a picture of that because it was very inspirational. So to those people, man, like, we'll get it. We eventually gonna get it. Yeah, but I'm just happy that I still have you guys with me on this journey. Yeah, because I feel like you guys know me like more than most people who I meet from that point onwards. Yeah, but you know me, you know my story, you know my hustle. So thank you for just being there since always. Mzukhona SA, so that SA is for since always. Yeah, but
okay.
Yeah. So but tunala play ka South Africa.
Now I thought it's Mzukhona SA, Mzukhona South Africa.
Mzukhona since always. Yeah.
That's dope, man. Wow, and thank you so much, guys, to everyone that supports the artist, man, and still keep them to push. It's highly appreciated. And what would you say is what do you do how do you spend your day again? Let me just put it like that. What do you do on a daily basis?
Okay, on a daily, on a daily, I'm always putting in work. Yeah, I wanna
Yeah.
like I'm one person who's always like I gotta work, I gotta do something, I gotta add value. Where I gotta add to the craft. Where I wanna on a daily.
But do you have time for yourself?
Yeah, I do. Like yes, like
Yes.
from Kaloni, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
First and foremost. So Ubombam is around revolves
art.
on
Yeah.
art and having fun.
Yeah.
So I'm always at a happy place. So when you go to happy places, you do happy things. So I'm all, besides working, I'd say though most of the time I'm usually working, and then when I do have my time,
Yeah, subscribe.
Yeah.
Start Child SA.
Yeah. Well, so I do a lot of work and I have fun a lot.
Yeah.
So it's balanced.
Yeah. And you have released three projects in the past. Ipupo. What about?
Indoyam live tape and Mzu EP.
Mzu EP.
Yeah.
So you have released.
Oh, and Johannesburg mixtape.
Johannesburg. Yeah.
Johannesburg.
I did my research, but
Yeah.
you backed me up.
For the fact that yeah.
So what are you currently working on right now?
Okay, so ngoku ndisebenza ku timeless XIX tape. Timeless XIX tape is my first project, like in my timeless XIX company, Timeless Inc. So that's the first project I'm working on. Timeless tape is a compilation of songs I've done ever since Mzukhona EP. So I had a Mzukhona LP in between, but I was like, that's an album. So for an album, it needs a different feel, like the engineering, it tingy pleasure. But with Timeless tape, these songs are ready. Like retro love, it's a ready song. So I have to take those out because I haven't taken out something in a long time. I've taken out singles every now and then, visuals, but I haven't had a project because my people, my Abandaban Sapotayo, they love a body of work. They are listeners, they want something so that they have variety, songs for everyday life rather than playing the same song over and over. So I was like, okay, let me do Timeless XIX tape, like XIX, let me also 2019 or XIX in Greek numerology or Roman. So 2019, that's when the company, I registered the company. So Timeless XIX.
So the project that you're working on currently now is Timeless.
It's Timeless tape. Timeless XIX tape.
And release date, you don't have one yet.
Nah, I've actually stopped putting a release dates unless I know it's ready. So xa ingekabikho ready andifuni uba ndizibresh uba yobe ndithenge 19 ngofuna ndiphushe. So I do drop uba ndiyabona uba okay mhlawumbi I haven't released anything in say Timeless tape. I do drop something in between so that people can still be like, oh okay, visuals, So I don't have a date, but it's coming out this year. It has to come out this year. In fact, early, before August, Timeless tape is gonna be out. I'm working on a lot of visuals. I've worked with a whole new artist, upcoming artists, because I felt like, okay, usually we work with these guys who are there and sometimes abanayo la vibe, la energy, la hunger, la drive. Most kids who are still in the streets, banayo, they bars, you get me? Like Abo Enigma, Abo Chico Dinsky, Andrew Dinsky, Abo Put Legend, Abo guys who are trusted, SLK, the guys now that are actually pushing with that passion. Not that the other guys are not pushing with the passion, but I felt like now for me as an artist, I'm at a point, shots, but anyways, I wanna so like just to also the sound, what is this? What are the streets saying? What's happening in this current time, and the time zones we are in, in the elements. So Timeless tape is a whole lot of faces. Abo Mali Blue, Jerry Longstem, Abo Tandega, T Dark, you know, a lot of cats are.
And would love to have those cats on Star Child SA.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Trust
Hit
me,
us up, bro.
Mzu and Star Child, that thing.
Yeah. Same
So
what's
yeah. So yeah, man, Timeless Tape is like one tape. I feel like it's because now also my sound has grown and has changed ever since. The engineering has also changed, switched up, because now I understand elements of music better than then. So yeah, Timeless Tape coming out in 2021. Yeah.
2021. And I have to ask this question. Before. Yeah, I think I almost. Okay, let me stop blabbing. I have to ask this question.
Yeah.
What type of guy are you? What would you describe yourself as?
Okay, so Mnane, I'm exactly what you see right now. I'm nothing else. I am just me. You just need to get to know me and vibe with me. Literally, I'm not a stuck-up guy. I'm not a guy who thinks this and that. I've been around. You know what I mean? And luckily enough, I'm from a whole different background. I've been in a nice. I've lived nice lifestyle. I'm surrounded by older people, younger kids, rich people, poor kids. We are wanna so like zonke zazinto let's say like me. I'm just a simple guy. It's just a happy soul. That's what Jones or I can't say yazimna. This is so I'm just me Mzukhona. I was born in Mthatha, Wapain in the Kasi Lamakasi, Spain, Spanion, shout out. Utah 047, shout out. So so yeah, that's just me, bro. I'm a hard worker. I like to think I'm very goal orientated. I want the best out of life. I want to be successful. I want to free my people, man. You know what I mean? I need to free my people. I've got responsibilities. I've got this thing. Yeah, I've got a responsibility for the world. You know, I feel like I'm not just here for myself anymore. I'm for the world. You know, I gotta give the world. I gotta add value. So that's just me.
Live with a purpose.
Yeah.
And where can we get you on social media platforms? I don't want this interview to end, but it has to.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do all good things. Mzukhona. Anyway, buthe Mzukhona nje. Noba ungayagoogle ukuthi Mzukhona.
Enigma gave us the same answer. What's up with you guys?
The thing is, it's simpler now because now, like, the things are there. Siphila kwilizwe likaGoogle. And also ungena Google artist abantu bangakwazi ufumana iways zakho seyigooglishile thatha ixesha yabo ukhangele. So at least now you have to Mzukhona, the first Mzukhona ovelayo bio yokiwe. Ne-video ubufuna ivideo ikhona lapha kwakule page 1 music this and that links yabo, but to be specific and precise, Mzukhona SA, Twitter Mzukhona SA, Facebook Mzukhona SA, Instagram Mzukhona SA. I was changing, like it's the same thing.
You know, people know Star Child SA is all about WhatsApp. Give us that WhatsApp number. Mzukhona SA.
Napha WhatsApp ufuna ungitacha, buya ku Facebook uthi click WhatsApp. Zothi ngibani? Okay, sure. Yeah. Bye khona into yabo. So yeah, that's just me, Mzukhona SA. And the SA is for since always.
Thank you so much for joining us and blessing us with your beautiful, bubbly, energetic presence. Like it's been fun. I don't want this interview to end. Oh my god, I didn't know I was gonna enjoy myself this much.
Shout out to Star Child, MOC.
Thank you for
Ngoba
thank you.
ngonzisa apha yawazinqobole
How it be,
I was so shout out.
Shout out to
You
us.
subscribe apha kwendawo lava lawe.
Don't forget to
Don't
like,
subscribe,
share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Star Child
Yeah.
SA. Don't forget to follow Star Child on Instagram at Star Child SA. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Chaser_Umlekwe. And if you like to score an interview and chill with us on this brown couch like Mzukhona SA, we chill with the big dog right now. You can email us on weshine_differently@gmail.com. I know the email. And what else? What else am I missing? Oh yeah, this is Star Child, and remember, we shine differently.
Watches over me ngizokubona mhla uzayo unibeke emthandazweni ngikhosele ezindleleni ngilose